But what I plan to start doing is, cause Michael Jackson's one of my biggest influences ever. My music videos are gonna be movies. Like I got this EP I dropped called Lofi Kartoonz. It's on SoundCloud right now. If y'all want to check it out, I haven't put it on YouTube yet because when I put it on YouTube, I need it to be a mini movie. You know what I'm saying? Like every EP I have is going to be a mini movie. I'm working on an album. The album's coming. I want to say spring 2022. It's all written, mostly recorded. I just gotta make sure it's mixed and mastered the right way. Like that's whoa. Shorty had the right idea about running. But yeah, I just gotta make sure that everything is done the right way with this album. I'm taking my time with it. Y'all already know, man. Anything I do musically, I put my heart and my soul in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be an amazing album. That's all I can really say right now. I don't want to spoil anything. But actually, I can talk about the premise of it. So, the album's gonna be called Time Travel because I believe that music is time travel. Everybody's always talking about inventing time travel, not realizing that we have already done so, and that's exactly what music is. Because I was able to be raised on 60s, 50s, 70s music, 80s music too, especially 80s, you know what I mean? And 90s West Coast, you know what I mean? Like, what's funny is a lot of people's introductions to 90s West Coast, because I'm from Jersey, they say this game. For me, it wasn't this game. It was real life. That's how I started rapping. So, yeah, I could start off with the story of how I started rapping. I could chop this video up into multiple videos if I really want to. So we're going to do whatever we're going to do. So, how I started rapping, my mom had got me this game called Def Jam Rap Star. Now my thing is, I had already played Def Jam Fight for New York when I was like 4 years old. I'm nasty at Fight for New York. When I get a couple hundred clear, I am gonna grab a couple copies of Fight for New York because I still got my GameCube and I got an HDMI adapter. I'm gonna see if we can hook up some gameplay or play through with Def Jam Fight for New York after San Andreas. That's down the line though, but that's neither here nor there to be honest with the story. So, it was all cool, you know what I mean? I'm checking it out. Like, I was more of a singing type of person. Like, I've always been singing. Like, people who know me now are surprised that I can sing so well. But I tell people I was a singer first, and then I made the decision to become an MC because I was just inspired by Snoop Dogg specifically. I'm trying to think, was it Gin and Juice or was it Nothing But a G Thing? No, it was Nothing But a G Thing. So I don't know if y'all familiar with Def Jam Rap Star, but it was almost like karaoke for like hip hop classics. So you can literally see the words lighten up as they go by. So I'm studying his rhyme scheme without really knowing that I'm doing it. And it was that one rhyme he did on the third verse. It's the capital S-O, yes, the fresh and double O-P, D-O-double-G-Y, D-O-double-G, you see? And I'm just like, oh, snap. You know what I mean? Like, when I was a kid, for me, that was like a tongue twister. You feel me? And so I said that over and over and over. And I was already, like, writing regular songs, like singing songs. So for me to switch over and start rapping, like, it didn't really require of me too much effort. Because low-key, I was already doing it. You know what I mean? But that's definitely who I modeled my flow after, with Snoop Dogg and Kendrick Lamar, I would say, and Lil Wayne too. Like, I wouldn't say I modeled my flow after Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne doesn't have a specific flow, and that's what makes him so deadly as an MC. And a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that Lil Wayne is one of the best MCs to ever live, but he is. But that's neither here nor there. What I learned from Lil Wayne really and truly was the art of creating entendres. And if you don't know what an entendre is, for the illiterate folk, it means double speaking. It's a word that can also mean something else within a different context, but you are using both contexts at the same time. And eventually I got so good with that I would start making triple entendres. And because I learned my delivery from Snoop, I be smooth when I'm rhyming. So I had this problem when I was younger that I would be saying some of the most intelligent bars, but no one would catch it because I didn't know how to make my delivery emphasize the cleverness of the bar. Please don't kill me with this explosion. I got out just in time. So yeah, like I had to go through a whole lot learning wise, but by the time I want to say I was 15, or should I say 16, I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't really too many people I knew that could touch me by the time I was 15, and like even from younger age, like 13, 12, I was rap battling adults at the park that's by my house. So like yeah, like I've always been me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying it like, oh, I'm just naturally talented. Whoop whoop whoop. I mean, I might be, but at the same time, I've put in my 10,000 hours 10,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I had my first studio that I built for myself, I did nothing but stay in there and record. Even if I was recording like other people's songs, like I would do covers and all that. You know what I mean? My singing wasn't up to par back then because at that point I had stopped singing for a few years. Like my voice is really like starting to come back like nowish. You know what I'm saying? Like for the past year or so, my voice is where I need it to be. But it's all about taking the time to practice. You know, you gotta practice delivery. You gotta practice down the third. And one thing that I was never afraid to do as a kid, and something I gotta learn to not be afraid to do again, is not give two flying fucks about who can hear me in public. Because I'll be singing everywhere. And I'll be singing and rapping everywhere. But what I didn't realize I was doing by doing that as a pastime was really I was training constantly. You don't realize you're doing it. You don't realize that's you're training when you're rapping all the time. You just think, oh, okay, I'm just singing my song because like I like this song, or I like this bar I wrote earlier. I'm just keep doing this bar over and over. It's drawing nasty. But each time you say the bar, low key, you're getting better with the delivery because you know what to emphasize. Like, I'm gonna let y'all in on something. Every song I record is a one take. When I say one take, I don't mean like, oh, I did it all in just the first take. That's not what a one take is. It means a singular take. So, I'll mess up, like, either in the beginning, middle, end. I don't care where I am. If I'm almost done, I'm not going to punch back in. I'm going to start all the way from the beginning because I need my delivery to be on point 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So, doing that actually makes better and better takes each time because I know what to look out for, where I might mess up, and I anticipate it. And then it gets to the point where if I've already made the demos at home and I go to the studio, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna lay that's gonna be a first take. You know what I'm saying? Because I know exactly what I'm going for, what to avoid doing, certain things like that. I say anybody that wants to do music, go for it. But you gotta understand that you gotta put a lot of practice in. And the earlier you start, really and truly, the better. The more time you give yourself to perfect your craft, the better. But along with that, you gotta also understand that things aren't the way they used to be within the industry. Meaning, labels are not going to spend a bunch of money to develop an artist unless they have that artist completely under their thumb, under one of the worst contracts of all time, and they're not even going to pay the artist. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not trying to shove out that money. So, what they're doing is they're trying to find artists that are already developed. So you're going to have to spend that money yourself for your promotion, to get your social media popping, to get all that going, for the label to even sneeze in your direction. So, any of y'all that's like, you know what, man, I'm assigned to Little Baby, I'm assigned to this, I'm assigned to that, you better off staying independent, bro, because you're going to have to build the buzz up yourself. If you try to, like, have the label build the buzz up for you, All they're gonna do is give you enough money for you to smile, then not put no work behind that album, and make sure you pay them back whatever that deal was worth, even if you gotta be a bus driver for the rest of your life. Record labels are just loan sharks that pay DJs. When in reality, you could just pay the DJ yourself.
Who let you drop?
Like, especially in the age of the internet, you don't have to travel everywhere to make friends. You really want to make friends with somebody? DM them. But don't. My thing is, my relationship with DJs, I've never asked a DJ to play my music. Never. Like, I might be at a show that they're at, and I might be performing there, but I'm not going to ask them to play my record, because for me, that just, like, it's ingenuine to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I really bang with a DJ, it's because they're honestly my friend, you know? Like, if I don't like somebody, I'm not gonna just be. I see a lot of artists do this all up on a DJ's nuts because they want their song to get played, and they know that they wouldn't even spit in this person's direction had that person not had something that they needed. But at the same time, that puts you in the seat of desperation. That doesn't do anything for you. If anything, it puts you at the mercy of this person that you can't stand. So, I want to give a shout out though to the people I do rock with: DJ Specs, DJ Jersey John, DJ Drewby. Feel me? My guys. Y'all know what it is. DJ J the Dream. Can't forget my brother. Shout out DJ Keys. Like, me and Keys ain't close, but I remember him before he started DJing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be at parties a lot. He would be at parties a lot. Feel me? He doing his thing right now though. Doing his thing right now. But yeah. Oh, DJ Bake. Shout out DJ Bake. Telly Tells. Feel me? Tosh. Like, any DJ from Jersey, you get love from me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, at the end of the day, that's really what I want to do, is just put Jersey on the map somehow, some way. Even if I'm not that artist that really makes it big. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to just represent my state to the absolute fullest, because New Jersey and Trenton in particular have been slept on since the 80s. Since the Poor Righteous Teachers. You know what I'm saying? And literally every time I go to an event in the city, I see nothing but talent, every single genre. You know what I mean? Like, don't believe the hype when it comes to Trenton. Like, you know, okay, you know what? I can't say that. Believe the hype, but just know that they're not telling the entire story. Straight like that, because you'll find some amazing, beautiful people in Trenton. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the news want to report, that's what the news want to report. You know what I'm saying? But they don't report the good shit that happens. You know what I mean? Like, really and truly, I was raised by the city. So, I will never talk bad about the city. Ever. You know what I mean? But my thing is, things are what they are. And this ain't the only place that's like that. And the only reason that places like this exist is due to redlining and the government pretty much boxing us all into one place so that way we can afford better homes, and doing nothing to really truly stop the flow of poverty, and poverty creates more crime. But that's all I'm going to talk about that. The other thing too, if you can't rap, don't. Please don't. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't do it. Like, that's honestly the one thing, like, especially with all these industry plants, you know what I mean? Because that's what they are. They wouldn't be able to get a record deal if the industry didn't sign off on them.
Don't you just love the smell of gun oil?
I'll be honest, I can't stand them. I'm so serious. Like, it's an insult to people who really and truly, like me, studied the OGs, studied the craft, put that 10,000 hours in to make sure that what they spitting is dope. And then you see these lyrical crackheads. That's really what they are. They lyrical crackheads. And I don't know how we got to this point, but that's what it is. Unfortunately, something that needs to be dealt with an okay, that wasn't even my fault. He straight up drove into me. But within hip hop, that's something I feel like it really needs to be dealt with. But you know, the real is gonna come back again. But that's why I want to give shout out to Corday. You know what I mean? I've been following Corday since his name was Simba. You know what I'm saying? Like before YBN. Y'all gotta understand. I look up the underground MCs more than I do the mainstream ones. Shout out to It's Music X. Shout out to 6 Seconds. You know what I mean? Denzel Porter. Feel me? Like, talk about the real. Shout out the whole Team Backpack, to be honest, yo. Cause y'all inspired me heavy. Like, Team Backpack. I wanted to be on Team Backpack so hard. Like, y'all don't understand. When I was 15, that's the other reason I was going so hard with like my remixes and all that. I was trying to get on Team Backpack and be the youngest member there. But that oh yeah, it's Loaf Music, son. I can't forget y'all at all. Man, shout out the great, shout out Kid Av, you feel me? Even though he's not a member anymore, shout out Stro, feel me? Formerly known as Astro. Like, yo, it's like so many different artists that I looked up to that weren't necessarily even I should give shout out to the Trenton area. Shout out and rest in peace King Av. Shout out Sonic Assad. Shout out So Dope, my man, Big Brother Dio, feel me? Shout out Trip to Trail. I mean, definitely shout out my brother Tony Mars. I'm compiling a list. There's too many people. My boy Malachi, Lonely Stoners, you feel me? G Zooted, the whole FKR label, you feel me? Like honestly, I would sign with FKR. I really would, but it's like, as I said before, I don't believe in signing to things. Like, I'm glad to really and truly just being associated, y'all. Cause like y'all, I bang with y'all. You know what I mean? Even though, like, you know what I mean, we missed this Halloween, we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right sometime soon. Oh, I'm not even in the shop. I'm sitting here coming like this. I'm not even in the shop. But yeah, we gonna get it right sometime soon. Feel me?
Get out of my way, I'm a cop.
Oh, it's like that? We gonna Star Wars with it? I'm a Jedi, fool. Bang, bang. Ooh, what's up? What's up? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? What you wanna do, huh? What you wanna? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ah. Ooh. What he thought this was, man? What he thought this was? Ooh. Dang, oh, I'm sitting here getting. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Factory workers got more heart. They got more heart. Come on, what's up with it? Ooh, ooh, what's up? What's up? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, that 4-piece combo get him every time. And oh, the cops want to jump in. I'm getting jumped. Oh, they busting on me. It's time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Yeah, it's time to kill.
It was at this moment he knew he messed up.